I originally was auditioning for the role of Artie, the boy in the wheelchair. I went to the first audition and the casting director really liked me, so he put me on to the callback. I walked through the door and the first thing Ryan Murphy said to me was, "Why do I have a feeling you've been in The Sound of Music?" And I said, well, I was Kurt in The Sound of Music. When I was 14, they definitely got like a Von Trapp vibe from me, I guess. And then later I got a call from my agent that said that they were writing a new role that they wanted me to audition for instead. And I found out that this new role is called Kurt. And I thought, okay. They didn't tell me it was written for me until after I was cast, which I really wish they had told me before because I would have saved so much, so many emotions and nerves and going through that whole audition process. We're both very different people, but we were both in the very similar categories in school where we were kind of outcasts. I was very, very active in the performing arts, but I was also the president of the Writers Club, which I tried to shove down everyone's throat for 4 years, telling them how wonderful it was when no one even cared. I definitely can relate to him of being about the outcast and the underdog of the high school. Sometimes we try suggesting, but we've noticed if we try to suggest a song, it doesn't really get into the show as much as like if we're caught singing a song or we mention a story about a song. But I wish we could just make suggestions. Like, in episode 4, season 3, I would like to do this one or this one, but it doesn't work like that. We recently did a mall tour across America. We had a fan ask us to sign her forehead, and we were all a little bit, we didn't want to do that. I think we ended up signing her hand, but we're like, you want us to sign your forehead? But it's a Sharpie, it's permanent, and, it'll be on there for a while. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay, we've done it before. And I was like, oh, okay, but I don't want to graffiti your face, I'm sorry. Black Eyed Peas, a little bit of Lady Gaga, not gonna lie. Countless Broadway shows like Wicked. I'm a huge soundtrack person, so I have like the soundtrack to like Charlie's Angels and Where the Wild Things Are, Grey Gardens, all the soundtracks. That's just like mood music that you just put on in the background and just relax. I just put on concerts for hours and hours in the shower. You have your voice echoing back, so it sounds better than it is when my neighbors are probably, slitting their wrists next door.